Hello everyone and welcome back to BeamNG Drive. If you didn't already hear, update 0.34 released on the 10th of December, and with it came a new car called the Bruckell Nine. It's an old 1930s vintage car, and with it comes 3 missions. Now the reason I'm making a video about this today is I've heard from lots of folks that the missions are really difficult. Almost impossible, so I've heard. I'm going to only have one attempt at each of them and we'll see how tough they are. Okay, so the first one is called Vintage Hauler, and we've got to take logs to the research centre, but we've actually got to pick up the trailer on the way. So first of all, we're going to drive just the car, then we're going to pick up the trailer and then drop the logs off at our destination. Sounds easy. I'm going to do this from outside of the pickup truck. We do have a few logs already in the vehicle. Well, this is very tail happy. This does feel like a real vintage car. These old tyres feels like they're made out of wood, and the car just wants to lean and roll into all the corners. Now, I don't want to go too crazy here. I don't know what the route is. I know you're probably saying, well, I could drive this road faster. Yeah, I want to just do this in one attempt if I possibly can, so I don't want to just send it off into the boonies to start with. So we're going to take it fairly easy just so we can figure out the route. Now I can see the beam of light over there. That's where we're heading to. Now I believe to get any sort of star rating at all, we've got to do this mission within 3 minutes, and that's worrying because we're heading towards 1 minute already, but we are keeping it on the black stuff for the most part. I'm just taking these corners really easy, but I don't want to do anything silly. Oh, like this, and miss this turn off. Okay, I was following the white line too much, so it looks like we're going to go up this dirt track now. What do you think of the smoke effects and the low sun? This is something that seems to be quite new in BeamNG. Overall, I really like this. I like how the headlights are projecting against the walls, and I do think it is high time that we had some night driving in BeamNG. Proper night driving with streetlights on the maps. Here's our trailer. We've made it up to the top of the hill, not too bad. What a really awkward angle to try and pick this one up, but we'll back up to it. I'll try and remember the keybind. There we go. We're hooked up, and yeah, in order to turn around, this is going to have to be pushed back like so. Not the most elegant, and we're getting lots of wheel spin here. Come on, Stu, you're wasting time. Remember, we're supposed to do this in 2 minutes to get the maximum amount of stars, and we're already way past that. I don't know how this is possible. We're not even going to do this within 3 minutes, guys. I think this is going to be a failure. I wouldn't say I was risking it all, but I certainly haven't been hanging back here, and we'll try and hustle this old girl along this dirt path, but she's hopping about like crazy, and I really don't want to lose it at the last stage here. At least those logs in the bed are well anchored, and this thing has so much problem putting down the power. Oh my god. And you can see the heavy trailer is making us want to really fishtail. The tail is wagging the dog of this one for sure. Alright, we're almost there. Hold on to it. Don't lose control now, Stu. Oh crap, we're into a tree. Oh, come on, let's go. So close, but yeah, there was... Oh, we've managed to damage the car here. It's not steering properly at all, but we've done enough just to limp it over the line. And 4 minutes and 5 seconds. Yeah, nowhere near the 3 minute target, and 2 minutes. That does sound impossible to me, certainly in my hands. I was hoping to show you here, yeah, this was easy, but it certainly was not. Okay, next one is called the Bootleg Runner, and with this one, there's a criminal there with a performance car. So we are going to see if we can catch up with them. Now we've got to arrest the suspect and remain undamaged or lightly damaged, and we've got to try and stop the suspect only once. Now there's no bonus for doing this quickly at all, so I think it makes sense to take our time. Now what we normally know from AI traffic is that they are hopeless, they're slow, and they run into obstacles. So I'm hoping here that if we can just stay behind this guy, put a little bit of pressure on him, he'll make a mistake sooner rather than later. Oh my god. Oh, but we make the first mistake. That was so close. Let's not do that again. The other thing I should have mentioned... Oh, We've hit a rock and we've flipped it. No. Okay, I know I said I was only going to do this once. I know I can do this one. The one thing that's pretty clear is that we are definitely better than him on the corners. He is certainly pulling away from us on the straights though. We're making up a bit of ground on him. I don't want to do a total dive bomb because it'll probably end up badly for us. Another thing I'm aware of is that some of these road signs are clippable and some are not. But here's our moment. Let's take him down. Hopefully we've not damaged our car too badly. We seem to be okay with that. And there we go. Did it within 1 minute and 6 seconds, but we passed the mission, and that's all I'm really interested in. That one isn't too bad. I think it's just about biding your time and keeping it nice and clean and consistent. This one is going to be a nightmare, I just know it. It's called the Hot Rod Club, and it's basically a street race, and there's a series of checkpoints that we've got to get through, so let's give it a go. I don't think there's much likelihood of me passing this on a controller, at least on the first attempt. The AI has definitely been improved massively. I mean, I know the devs always say this during every update, but I notice a huge difference here. The AI vehicles are much quicker than they used to be, and oh no, no, hold on to it. We got it, we got it, we got it. Oh, we've bent the wheel. We've broken the whole suspension. Oh, what a nightmare. Well, we've overtaken a few cars, but no, we are done. We are done for the day. Now, I did attempt this a few more times, and as I was saying, the AI are just far too good on this. They're far too quick. They don't really make many mistakes at all. This is a compilation of some of my other attempts, and I was nowhere even close. So if you want a real challenge, make sure your game is updated to 0.34. It's absolutely free, and do try some of these new missions with the Bruckell 9. Let me know how you manage with them in the comments below, and of course, leave me a like and subscribe if you're new. Hope you've enjoyed the video, and until next one, take care.